Hello, my name is Michael. This is my channel. I'm just starting a channel. And lately, this has heavily been on my mind, so I wanted to share this with the world if the world wants to watch. This is going to be my coming out story because you can obviously tell that I'm gay, obviously. Um, okay, I guess I can start with when I knew I was gay. I knew I was gay when I was probably in fourth or fifth grade because I had this friend, and no, not really. He wasn't. No, no, no. It was. I had this. I was attracted to my teacher because we had our teacher that we had. I think it was fourth grade. She was like pregnant, so she had her baby like during the middle of the school year. So then when she left, we had a substitute, and it was a male or a guy, and he was older, but I think that was the first time I really had like attraction to the same sex because I was like, look at him, like, and I was like this big, and I'm over here looking at this old man, like, come on, I couldn't find someone my own age, like, and that's when I like knew that I was, but um, I never really like came out to anyone. Like, I recently just came out this year, at the beginning of this year, around April, and it was something I was not comfortable or proud of because growing up, my parents were kind of religious. So, in the Christian community, supposedly it's a sin to be attracted or, be attracted to the same sex. It's a sin. You go to hell. It's ungodly. So, stuff like that is what made me feel like that there was something wrong with me and I was sick and all that kind of stuff. So that's why I never really came out. But I mean, people knew and I knew, but it's just, it's different from people knowing to you actually saying it. It's different. To me, it's different. So I didn't, this is, my story is not really like me, how I came out to my parents. It's more like how it happened because I came out to my closest friends like in like the beginning, closely to the beginning of this year because I remember it was still kind of cold. So the beginning of this year, I came out to my closest friends. Of course, they already knew, and they accept me for who I am, for who I was, or still am, the same person. And yeah, so um, I came out to them, and then the next person I came out to was my sister. And of course, she already knew too. And she was like, I was like, I call my sister Sissy. I was like, I'm gay. And she was like, and you're still my brother. And I was like, that made me cry because my sister is like my best friend. She is someone that I can always talk to wherever, whatever I'm going through. She's always there. And my parents, I did not want to tell them. I was dreading to tell them. It was the worst thing to tell them. So my friend got me like a gift for my birthday. It was an inappropriate gift, but it was like as a joke. And the inappropriate gift was I had it in my room in my dresser or my nightstand, which is right next to my bed. And I guess one day my mom decided that she wanted to go through my room. And she did. She went through my room and she found the inappropriate gift that I had got for my birthday. And like my sister, she told my sister first. So of course my sister was there when I came back because I was coming home from work. So when I came back from work, and she was, I, I came home, and she was like, "We need to talk." So I was like, I already knew because my sister like kind of gave me a heads up of what happened and how what was going on because she was there, but she was like texting me and stuff. So I had to like mentally prepare myself. So I come in the house and she was like, my mom was like, "What the f is this?" And are you gay? Are you gay? And I was like, um, yeah, no, I was like, yes. Like, I just blatantly just said yes. And she was like, completely like crushed. She cried, and, you know, a dramatic black mother. She did the most and did the most. And I stayed. I like wanted to leave with my sister as my sister left because I didn't feel comfortable at the time still staying with my parents. So I stayed with my mom and my dad for like, I would say, 2 more days after I told them, and I just couldn't take it anymore because my mom was saying these rude and inappropriate things to me, talking about I need to go get tested because she didn't want to use the same bathroom as a gay person. I had to go to therapy because I was sick and this is ungodly. I'm going to hell, the whole nine of a homophobic person. So she was saying all that. And then I couldn't take it anymore. And I remember it happened on a Wednesday. And on that Friday, I left. And this whole time, like, my mom wanted, I guess she just wanted to hurt me because I guess I hurt her because the way I was, she took everything away from me. So I had like, I had a car, of course, that my parents bought me when I graduated from high school. And she took that away. So when I went to go live with my sister, mind you, my sister lives an hour away from where I originally lived, and I worked 15 minutes away from where I lived because at the time I worked at a retail store. And my sister lived an hour away, so she knew that I didn't have a way to get to work, but she did not even care. So I left to live with my sister, and then I thank God that my sister's husband had an extra car because I could use his car to get from work for her house to work because it was literally an hour away. Like, what the hell? And I didn't talk to my mom for my mom. Well, I talked to her a little bit at the beginning, but she was still repeating herself, doing the crazy stuff like, you need to get counseling, blah, 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 you're sick. So I end up going, I end up staying with my sister for at least 5.5 months because I didn't want to deal with my mom. She was stressing me out. Mm, um, I just couldn't take it. So at the time, she, when I told her that, I didn't want to talk to her anymore because she was stressing me out, she said that she was completely done with me and she disowned me. So um, those few months were really, really hard because I, my parents spoiled me when I was growing up, and I had everything. And when they took it away, I felt like they did that to hurt me, and it did hurt me because, not to sound like a spoiled brat, like I literally get whatever I want. So when you're used to getting stuff whenever you want, or when you're used to having nice things, and it's just like snatched from you, it's like me giving you guys a cookie, and I'm just like, haha, no, you can't have it, and just eat it. So it's like, God. So it's just like it was like really hard at the time, and I think that was around the time. Excuse me. That was around the time that I was most emotional because I'm the type of person to not cry. I hate crying because in my eyes crying is a sign of weakness, but sometimes you just have to cry to get it out. So that time was really, really hard for me, and sometimes I do think about it and it still affects me, but not to the point of crying because no, I'm not going to do that. So that happened, and then I would say around August, um, I decided to talk to my mom. Well, my mom was talking like to my sister. Well, not kind of to my sister. So I decided to talk to my parents again, and I decided to move back home because I wanted to go back to school, and I decided to move back home and see where things would go because she said she didn't see me. She saw me as her son and not as my sexuality, which should have been like that at the beginning. So I decided to go back home. I'm still home now. So the first few months was good, and I mean it's still good, but okay. My computer screen decided to go black, and I don't know if it's still recording, so this is embarrassing. And it was still recording. So, yeah, so that was basically my coming out story. Um, uh, yeah, it was hard. I guess I can say at the beginning, all that time I saw those other videos, it gets better. It does get better. You get better with yourself. You feel better. See, I don't want to do this. You feel better about yourself. Like, I have learned how to accept myself for who I am and who I'm trying to be. Just because I am, you know, just because I like something that you don't like doesn't mean that I don't have, the same feelings that you do. It's just that I don't understand why we live in this kind of a society as if you are this sexuality or if you're this race, it's wrong. But we're all people, and we can't control the way that we feel or the way that we are. But we need to just spread love and happiness to the world, because um I don't know if I'm gonna post this, because we just need to be good and treat each other with happiness. No one deserves to be put down because of the way that they are, or no one should deserve to be like abandoned because of the who they are. Like, we should just be happy with who they are. Like, if you want to be who you want to be, just be who you want to be. It shouldn't be a problem. So, just the moral of the story is, if you want to be who you want to be, just do it. Because I waited too long and to come out, and I could have came out a long time ago, but I'm happy that I ended up, coming out anyway. So basically, that's it. I did not want to cry. That this never happens ever. So I'm done. I'm done now. Bye.